Hello, so welcome back, and had a really been busy on the farm this week, and it's been a busy time for us because we just become grandparents for the second time. So Wilf was born on Monday, and so welcome Wilf. And so this car is named after Peggy, my first granddaughter, and so I'm going to have to buy another car now and name it Wilf. So I've got something in mind, so more of that later. So what we're going to do today is start prepping the car for Castle Coombe, which is in 2 weekends time. Wasn't quite sure whether I was going to make it there. I've got an entry in, but it was all dependent on the radiator. We've had a little problem with the radiator in that the place where I had it made, we're having a job getting the core. So as I was going to buy another radiator anyway, so I carry as a spare, I've managed to buy another radiator already made. It's a combined water and oil cooler, and so we're going to fit that, and we're also going to fit the starter motor. But in between time, I've actually managed to finish painting the bodywork. It's not perfect. It's sort of like farmer perfect. So when you see it out at Castle Coombe, you'll see some carefully applied stickers in the dodgy bit. So as you remember last time, I showed you this one. This is a unit from Wasp Performance. It's got the terminals on the edge there, and the first thing to do is take the old starter motor off, offer it up, and see if we've got to turn it round on this plate. So I'll get some spanners. Okay, so what we've done is we've just taken those off and unscrewed that round so that plate's there, and we'll try it and see what it's like. I think it'd be better if it was moved around that way. Needs to go a bit more. That one, we'll try it in that, shall we? Yeah, looks like that's going to work. find the bolts. Okay, so there we go. It's all fitted up. The terminals seem to be in the right place. Almost looks like it's meant to be. So all we need to do now is see if it will turn the engine over, and that's the starter motor done. Okay, so the other thing we've got to do, because at Castle Coombe we're not allowed to run unsilenced, so I'm going to have to put the silencer back on. So there's no real explanation on that. It's just I've got to change the bracket, put the light on the other, change the light onto the other bracket, put the exhaust on. So let's get on with that. Check the rain light. Rain light works. So I always keep this loose, and I often get people say, oh, you've got a loose bolt there. So I put two types on and lock them up there. Just because this gets hot, and I'm not sure whether they expand at different rates. So it just gives it a little bit of slack. But with the lock nut, the two lock nuts locked together, it's not going to come undone. But obviously when it's running, people will say, oh, that's loose. Yeah, it is loose, but it's loose for a reason. I don't know whether I need to have it loose, but I do. Got a little spring puller. Don't really need it, I'm just showing off because I've got a tool strip. Now I think if you've got a tool, we might as well use it. There we go. That's the exhaust done. Okay, so I've refitted the radiator. It's exactly the same as the other one. The oil cooler fittings are slightly different, so we've got to modify that slightly, but it's all fitted up. So I'm just going to put some water in it and we'll get it started. Okay, so I've had this fuel look round, filled it up with water, doesn't appear to be any leaks. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to prime the oil system, and as soon as I've got oil pressure, we'll get it started, and I'm not going to run it for very long, just enough to get the water to circulate round, make sure, you know, build up some pressure, it's not going to leak, and yeah. That's oil pressure. Okay, so that wasn't very long. Don't appear to have any leaks, so yeah, that's it. I'll just check the water again, and that's good. Okay, we'll call it a day for this video now. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. I've still got things to do. I want to take the wheels off and spanner check it and give it a good clean, but you've seen me do that before. So next video will probably be when we're at Castle Coombe. Now I've been to Castle Coombe twice before, once in a Caterham kit car, a Tiger Avon, that was in my first season of racing, and the second time was in a Mini Cooper S, one of the modern R53 minis, and it was the first and last time I ever raced a front wheel drive car. I seem to remember I got on quite well, but Castle Coombe itself is absolutely fantastic circuit, very quaint little English club circuit, and really looking forward to driving this car here, or there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And remember, how hard can it be?